Hello everyone and welcome back to this new tutorial. And in this tutorial we are going to look about how I made this 2D cartoon character animation just when cartoon is falling from the screen. And just here this is totally made in Adobe After Effects without any third party plugins. I used some puppet pin tool, and here we can see some puppet pin tool, and it's very powerful tool. Puppet pin, we can create wonders of animations. And I didn't use any Duke or any other plugins, rubber hose, anything else just as of now in this course, and sorry, in this video. Just in the upcoming tutorials I will definitely teach about the Juke and rubber hose, but here these is totally made in Adobe After Effects without any third party plugins. Okay, and here just now we can see, and this is the project file. So I will share this project file, just you don't mind, just for my every tutorial I will use to share my project file for you. Just if you didn't understand, you can comment me directly so that I can answer you. And first of all, I created this one in Illustrator. So here you can see, and this is the Illustrator file. I only created this on Illustrator, and here I separated everything like hair 1, hair 2, hair 3, hair 4, like leg 1, leg 2, and body, and the hand 1, wrist, foot, wrist 2, mouth, eye, 2 eyes separated, and the face and the foot 1, and everything I created and I separated. And you don't worry about this thing, even I will share this one also. And let's look at the After Effects project file. And coming to here, this is the main animation. So here we can see, and this is pre-made animation, and this is the composition pre-comp. And once if you click this one, and here I want to keep this one as in the quarter mode, because as when I'm rendering, I will keep that in full mode because I don't have that much high-end PC. And here we can see, and so this is the main face, and I1 and I2, everything before starting, turn everything into 3D and convert everything into the motion blur. Okay, and here we can see this I1 and I2 and the mouth, and these rest of the hair 1, hair 2, hair 3, hair 4, total we have 4 hair layers, and link everything to this main point. So here we can see this is the main face, and now if I turn this main, automatically these hair, eye, mouth, and everything should be linked to this face. Okay, and let's control unzip to get it back into the main position. And here if you look at this one, here the eye is having some blink animation. So here what I do is select this one, the scale, and by default it's having this link, and we need to disconnect this link so that we can see. And once we can solo this one, and we can see, I used to zoom here, and basically this is the default position of the eye, and when it reaches to some 3 frames, and we used to make this one 0. So here we are giving animation for the Y scaling. Okay, that's the reason I used to unchain this icon over here. So if we used to have this chain, means it will use to, suppose I will show the example once. Duplicate this one, and suppose if we chain this one, and now once we can delete everything. Okay, and here if you apply keyframe over here, and let it go to some other frames, and here we can see, now we can we used to have the keyframe, the size of the scale is reducing for all the directions like X, Y, Z, and these is the result I don't want. That's the reason I used to unlink here. Now I can easily control my Y scaling if you want, or else if you want X scaling, you can control X. Okay, that's the reason I used to uncheck over here. Okay, and these I want to delete it now, I don't need, and now I need to. Okay, and hope you understand. Now we unlinked this one, and now we need to, when it reaches to 3rd frames, the Y scaling is 0, and when it reaches to again the some 6th frame, it's having 100. And I need to copy all these frames and 2 more number of times. So don't use any loop out over here, so it won't give the good perfect output. And just if you want a perfect eye blinking animation, just you need to copy this one for more number of times. Okay, and repeat the same process for other one. Just I don't want to tell it from the scratch because both the animations are same here. Even the here also same. Just when the first eye starts at the 0th frame and second animation is on the 3rd frame, for the second eye blinking animation also same. Okay, and now we can see this one and leave about the other animations, only observe the eye blinks, and now we can see. Okay, and hope you understand just how we made this eye blinking. This is very simple process. Alright, and now just we can look at this mouth. So here basically this mouth is in Illustrator file. Just what I do is just I need to convert this one into a shape layer. So here just go to this one and go to create, and if you ask convert shape from vector layer, automatically it will converts. Okay, and this is the mouth, and just I used to give some random shape animations over here. If you look this path, and it used to have some random shape animations. So that means just initially the mouth is closed, and when it reaches to some frames the mouth is open, and after some frames and it's saying, giving some expressions like wow, like that, because when he is falling from the sky, just he used to give some expressions. Any person will give some expressions, like he expresses like a more some wonderful expressions from his mouth and eyes we will give. Significantly we can express the expressions from the eyes and the mouth. We can't give expressions with the nose. For that reason just I used to animate the mouth with some curious expressions. Okay, and just these 5 keyframes are the main, and the rest other animations just I copied like this. Okay, and with perfect time offset. Okay, and now we can look this one of the eye blinking and this one. Okay, and now here we can see the expressions and the eye blinking and the mouth expressions. Okay, and it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, and now here we can see the hair. Coming to the hair here, just once solo this one, and here just I used to give only the wave wrap, and I don't have any other animations over here. Just with the help of this wave wrap simulation, just here we can see just I used to give the wave height to -4 and the wave width to 40. And the direction is -30. Just if you want to change any direction, just it's up to your wish. And here the wave speed is 40, sorry, not 40. And the face and everything just you don't need. And here we can see some like hair simulation animation, and these results just we can't achieve with the help of any manual animation in Adobe After Effects. With only the wave wrap just we can do it. It's like a simulation over here. And let's unsolo others just, and these are also the same, like just if you look at the wave wrap, the same wave wrap just I copied for all the others. Okay, and just once unsolo it, and that's it about this wave hair simulation animation. And now here we can look, coming to the main hand here, just here we can see these hand animation, and basically just here with the help of this puppet tool just I used to do. And before that just once we can enter into this main hand, and here we can see, and this is the hand, and here we can see some additional effect over here. So how I achieved this one, just I used to take one solid and I used to cut with the help of this pen tool, and later just I duplicated this hand and just I used to keep it as an alpha matte. Now here we can see and now here we can see just if you select this alpha matte Okay, and now just I used to select this gray solid, and just I used to keep it as an alpha matte, so that now we can see this solid is inserted under this hand, and this one is having some animation here. If you clearly observe, there is some noisy animation over here. Just how we made this with the help of the rough edges. And basically just we used to take the rough edges, and here just we used to adjust some settings like here. So here we can see, and just I used to reduce the scale to get result. Just if you increase the scale, automatically it's give you nothing, and just decrease the scale a little bit and make it as soon as small. Just I am giving here the value of 10, and just if you clearly observe in the half mode, and here we can see, and it's used to have some noisy type here, and just I animated here with the help of evolution. So basically the evolution, just I used to give one script called time here. If you go to the effects over here and go to the evolution, and here time multiplies by 2000. So I used to give the more number here. 2000 means it's animate very speedily. Just if you give any 100 or 50 means the animation will very slow. Okay, alright, and in the same way just I used to do the rest for here also, the wrist part also here, and just here just I don't want to explain it for one more time. Just like taking one solid, gray color solid, and just I used to take one pen tool to cut the shape, and later just I duplicated the wrist, and just now I want to make it alpha matte over here with the alpha matte. And the rough edges effect is totally same. Just I didn't change any settings, and the animation and evolution it is also same. Time multiplies by 2000 and everything is same, and everything just I used to pre-comp, and this is the main hand too. Okay, and here just we used to go to the effects over here. Now with the help of this puppet tool, the power of puppet tool, just I animated once we can solo, and here just we need to give the animation like he is falling from the sky. Okay, and here we can see totally just he is falling from the sky. Okay, and how I made this one means just I used to take 3 points over here, because here on the end and the middle and it on the wrist, and just I used to animate this point, the starting point, because just when he is falling, any person is falling, just he used to animate the wrist over here. Okay, and the rest of the others just I didn't animate, and just if you clearly observe this animation, only this part just I animated, and the rest of the others just I copied and the paste. Because on the puppet pin tool, just here you can't use any expressions over here like loop out, cycle or anything else. It won't work out, and you need to copy and paste it manually. Okay, and once unsolo it, and let's look at the other hand here. And here just I don't want to explain this process. This process is totally same, just how I explained in the for a hand one, and just you need to figure out to just I will give you the project file so that you can figure out in the project file, so you can easily understand here. Just I don't want to explain the thing, and just I only explain the how, which puppet points just I will take here. And now just select this puppet tool, and here just I used to take the 4 puppet points here, 1 2 3 4, and this point just here I animated. And one more thing, don't forget to make this one as is and is, then the animation will become smooth. Okay, so here just here this is one frame, so when it reaches to 20th frame, and just I used to animate this one and this one and this one, these 3 puppets just I animated, and when it reaches to the 40th, and just I used to copy paste of the how it's behaving with the 0th frame, and the rest of the others just it's a copy paste. Okay, and just hope you understand up to this one, and let's look at this main body. So here just it's nothing, and I don't have any animation over here, just with rotation part only, just I used to give slight amount of Z rotation over here, that's it. Okay, and here just it's an expression, loop out expression. And now and this is the leg one, sorry, second leg. And here just if you open this one, collapse this one, just you can find the puppets just, and with the help of this three puppet points, just I used to take only one puppet like here, just which is under foot, just I animated that puppet. Okay, and just rest of the other frames, just it's a copy paste, only these three up to 40th frames, just it's one cycle, and the rest of the other it's a copy paste. And that main leg, this is the main leg, and this one was also the same. Just 3 points, just here as in the 0th position, it's having the animation is nothing, just when it reaches to the 20th frame, just slight amount of this puppet pin just I used to animate, and when it reaches to the 40th frame, just I used to copy the how it's behaving in the 0th frame, and repeat the same process for the rest of the other 6 seconds animation, and that's it. And just that is about the power of the puppet tool. Just we can make some wonderful cartoonic animations with the help of this puppet tool. Just you have your own creativity to use this puppet tool. Okay, and that's about this main animation is finished, and finally just we can go back to this falling animation, and this is the main, so that we can see some feel in this animation, and we have to add some extra background elements like this clouds, and somewhere here just like these elements like this, just we have the animation to bring some feel for this scene. Okay, and first of all just I used to take here, see here, this is the pre-comp here, and what is this pre-comp means basically, so here these are some shapes. Okay, and the shapes how I made means these are just normal shapes, just I disabled the fill over here, and here just I didn't use any trim path animation or anything else, just I used to give the rough edges for this one to become like to behave like a noisy type of shape. See here, without these rough edges it's looking like it don't have any noise, and just I used to add turbulent displaces. Okay, and just you can use your own settings in rough edges and turbulent displaces. Here I don't give any animation for rough edges or turbulent displaces, and just totally just we used to have some 6 shapes over here, and these shapes are totally named as shapes pre-comp. And now let's go back to this pre-comp, and here just what I used to take means here just I used to take some solid, and just the solid just I used to give the scribble effect. Okay, so that we can give some animation over here. See here, and these animation just I inserted on the shapes with the help of this alpha mat. Okay, and now let's back to this falling man main composition, and totally just I duplicated this one for here. See, we can see so here we can see more number of times. How many times just I don't know, just 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, 12 times just I copied and pasted over here. Here we can see just here this is the first scene, and the second just I paste it over here somewhere here, and coming to the third just I paste it over here, and the fourth. And why I pasted these pre-comps under this means basically this is a scene, just we need to create like the camera is moving in the y direction. Okay, and that's the reason just I placed these elements in y spacing over here. See here, And if you see in the custom view, here we can see this is the, so here that's the reason just I placed, and the camera will move from y direction like this. So we need to create that feel like falling scene. Okay, and now just unsolo everything. And now what we need to do is just I need to take one null position, and just I need to parent everything on this pre-comps, and just I don't want to take any camera or anything else. Just now I need to animate the position of here, see here, and only here the y animation is only going here, just if you clearly observe. Okay, and here our character is not at all moving, we don't give any y animation, only just we used to give these elements, that's it, the elements are going. Okay, and finally these is the clouds, and just I downloaded this one in the images, and just you need to take the color range 2 times for background removal. And here just I don't want to change any settings, just here see 2 times, and just we need to, okay, and these are, once we can see solo this one, and take one mask effect, and so that basically it used to have some drops. To hide the drops, just I used to take one mask, and just I used to duplicate this for 3 times. So this is the clouds composition, and in the same way just how I added these shape layers, just we need to add the clouds in this 3D spacing. Just here we can see, so here one is cloud, and once solo these clouds so that everyone will understand. And once we can go to the custom view, and here we can see is arranged in the y direction. Okay, and that's it. And now we need to link this to the null object, and so that it will travel along the y direction. And now we can see this one. Okay, and finally one more thing, and that's it. And this is the grunge texture, and here we can see without grunge texture it won't give that much feel for you. So it's looking very basic and very flat. So let's click this grunge texture here, and here this texture is totally, so here we have one texture, and it's totally about, just once go to the comp settings over here, it's totally of 10 frames. So first frame it's looking like this, and when it reaches to the second frame, just I used to make this one into, go to transform, just if you flip horizontal, automatically it will changes to opposite direction. And in the same way third frame, just I used to change this into another direction, that means the first direction will come into the third direction. And the fourth one, just I used to place this texture in random in different directions, and totally now it's having some animation. Okay, and it's finally this one is one composition, I made it in one composition. And go to the grunge texture, and here just you can see time remapping, and if you extend the time, just how much time you need, just you can extend. Just if you go to the comp settings here, just it's 5 seconds, just if you need 15 seconds, even the 15 seconds also it will extend, and this loop animation will continue. Okay, and here we can see this loop animation will continue until 15 seconds. Okay, and here coming to this one, this adjustment layer, this is that I reduce the frame rate here because I need little bit of stop motion effect over here, and just here it's I reduce it to 11 frames because as default here just we used to have some 29 frames. Okay, I don't want like that, and here just I need to reduce the frame rate over here. Okay, as of now just you can understand. I hope you understand up to this part, and we finished everything. And one more thing, just here this is the black solid, and here few toggle switches over here, and here just if you make solid over here, and here just this is the black solid, and here basically just I used to give some opacity animation over here. Basically its default it's 50, and when it reaches to some frame it's having some 80 and 100, and here see we can see it's totally black, and initially it's having very 50% of the black, and just I need this animation to continue, and I used to give this expression loop out. And here now instead of taking normal, just we can use it soft light, so that we can have some darkness animation over here. Okay, and the final thing over here, and here just we used to have some jerking animation for this entire scene, and I used to take one adjustment layer, and I used to take the transform, and this is the position, and let's collapse this one. And here just we used to have initially the position value, just I need to give the slight amount of the Y position, and just copy the pasting the first frame over here, and just I used to give some loop out animation over here. And the rotation also slight amount of rotation, initially it's 0, and when it reaches to some frames, just I used to give a slight amount of like 1 degree, only 1 degree of rotation. Okay, and that's it. And one more thing, just here I used to take one more thing called one adjustment layer, and this is to reduce the frame rate of this entire animation. Just basically it's 15, so that we will get some cartoonic look like stop motion, anything else. Basically stop motion will give you more feel, like if you have 29 frames more per second means the animation will be very smooth, so that it won't be give you that much feel for animation over here. So that's the reason just I reduce the frame rate to 50. And the final one more thing, don't forget to select everything into the motion blur and keep everything into 3D, and so that if you have motion blur and the result will looks fine. Okay, and that's it about this animation guys, and just hope you learn how to create this 2D character falling animation in this tutorial. And just there is source file here, just click the Google Drive link and just you can open it, and if you have any doubts regarding this one, just you can comment me, you can directly ask me so that I can answer you. And just if you like this video, please hit like button, and please share my channel to all of your friends and all of your circle, so that it will be more encouraging for me to do more number of videos like this. And thank you, and see you again in the next video. Bye.